we come to you live on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by the former Duke national champion. Hasn't paid for a meal in Durham, North Carolina since 2002. It's Jay Williams.
Nor do I plan on paying for a meal anytime soon, my man. But you know what? Free food out here for these guys on the court tonight. They're ready to eat. Let's check out the action.
Jay, I have the tab the next time. Let's do this. The Clippers win the opening tip as we get things started at Staples. Here comes the screen. Beverly to Paul George. Shot clock winding down. Here's Leonard for two. Not that time. Celtics have it. Walker. To Cantor. Nice pass to get things going.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Beverly to George. He connects, had all the time in the world. Too easy.
I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego.
To Walker. Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
To Beverly. Shot from in close, no good. To Jaylen Brown. Shot from the lane, won't go. And draws the foul.
Guys like Gary Payton would always take ones early like this all the time. Number one, to see if they'll get caught. And number two, to leave a little mark on you to remind you that they'll be on you all game long.
And he connects on the first free throw. Two for two on that trip. Across the timeline, it's Walker. Shot clock off as they look to break the tie. Has a chance. Gets a look. Can't hit. That ends the first quarter. No separation so far. It's all even. A good start to this one. All tied up as we start the second. Boston with the basketball. Walker. To Hayward.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
To Beverly. Down low for Gibson. Scores from the post.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Into the front court, it's Walker. He'll run the offense. Old school. Backs his man down for the back. Beverly. Down low for Gibson. Won't go. Ball's controlled by Boston. Going to launch beyond the arc. Hits the three-pointer.
It is extremely prevalent right now for three-point shooters because of the skill set at every position is that versatile. Even your 5s and 4s can knock down threes at a high clip.
It's a world of great three-point shooters and great three-point shooting teams. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Deep three at the buzzer. So the difference? 3 points as we've reached the break. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
Thanks, Ed. The Celtics will start the second half with a narrow lead. It's obvious how these guys scored the majority of their points, and that's in the paint. They did a great job of scoring down low. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Boston Celtics.
First half stats. Player of the half.
I like this choice because he really put on a show in the opening half. There's a reason he's a fan favorite. Here are the top plays.
Number 2.
Thanks for joining us for the halftime report. The second half is about to get started.
Walker into the front court. Up by 3. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
The okey doke. Let's see if he'll try that one again.
It's LA Clippers ball. Beverly to Gibson. Oh, he missed a short one there. For 3. Oh, he hits the 3.
Ooh, welcome to the new reality. Positionless basketball. Bigs are now PGs with the ability to drain threes.
Now the Clippers call a timeout as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this third quarter. Beverly has a look. Deep 2 there, won't go. From long range. Man, that was a tough shot.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
Beverly. Here comes the screen. The drive, right to the basket. He'll go to the foul line to shoot.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
Wes Iwundu has got 2 shots coming. For his career, 72%. First one, count it. And gets both to drop at the line.
Keep working him out, boy. He can't guard you.
Fires the 3. Tough shot. He hits.
For average shooters, that's not a great shot. But for a great shooter, that's a good look.
To Taj Gibson. Taj Gibson, 3 for 6 now.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Celtics have it. Walker. Fires the three. Another chance. And a putback slam.
There you go, big fella.
Beverly into the front court. The deficit now up to a dozen. And he's fouled. Nice move that time, and he's going to the line for two.
Ed, as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
First one goes down. Second one off the mark. He goes 1 for 2. Just inside the arc. At the buzzer. 3 quarters down. The Celtics own a comfortable lead. The Clippers with the basketball as we begin the fourth quarter. This was a one-possession game at the break, but things went south from there.
But guess what, Ed? It's always a one-possession game. That's how you need to approach each possession in basketball. You can't score and then get back in the game 30 possessions later. You have to do it one possession at a time.
Here's a chance from long range. Tough shot. Well defended. 4-3. Not that time. He misses. Lets it fly from long range. Count it. Three-pointer is good.
Not everybody possesses this power, but wow, what court awareness.
Clippers have the basketball. Beverly down low for Gibson. Nice pace. Sets it up and slams it down.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
And he stepped out of bounds. Turns the ball over. Beverly to Gilgeous-Alexander. Runner here won't go down. And the rebound snared by Gibson. And now he's going to shoot a few more as he's fouled going up for it.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
Off the mark on the first free throw. Off the mark. 0 for 2 at the line. Celtics have it. Beyond the arc for 3. And the Clippers have the rebound. It's a big finish.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
Nothing going here on that drive. Going to launch beyond the arc. That's off the side of the rim, no good.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Out of bounds. Last touch by the Celtics. Gilgeous-Alexander. Down low for Gibson. Taj Gibson. With that, he's 5 for 9. Here comes the intentional foul, but they did have one to give, so no free throws yet. They'll shoot after the next foul.
Too close to call right now. We're in clock management mode. That was a good play.
And here's the foul. Right now it's a 2-possession game, so if he hits 1 or 2 of these, it could be all she wrote.
This is a close game, and possessions are at a premium. That's a good move to stop the clock.
Goes 2 for 2. Time, right player.
Can't teach height.
Straight on 3. At the buzzer. It's a victory here for the Celtics as they get a good win on the road. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Jalen Rose here, and I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Celtics put together a nice win here today. And how could I not mention all the shots they blocked in this one? You can see the confidence grow with each one, and it really fed into their success as a team. It was a pretty standout way to win. The Clippers didn't get the victory. And that does it for our post-game wrap-up. On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. Thanks for joining us.
It's NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams for what should be a terrific matchup here tonight. We're at Vivint Smart Home Arena in downtown Salt Lake City. Tonight, it'll be the Utah Jazz taking on the Boston Celtics. The opening tip won by the Jazz as we get started in Salt Lake City. To Luka Doncic. Conley to Luka Doncic. Mitchell. His first effort off the mark.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
To Cantor. And the rebound comes down to Utah. Conley into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Doncic to Conley. They get it down to Gobert. To Conley. 5 to shoot for Utah. Conley. Textbook defense.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Short jumper won't fall.
You see, Ed, this is what the refs need to start calling. The defender hit the shooter right around the waist, which made him lunge into his shot and took away all of his concentration for it.
Short jumper off the mark. He was all over him. Missed the shot, no free throws. Across the timeline, it's Walker. Shot clock off as they look to break the tie. Deep three at the buzzer. That ends the first quarter, and this one's all tied up. A good start to this one. All tied up as we start the second. Into the front court, it's Walker. He'll run the offense. To Jaylen Brown. And it's Cantor above the rim.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
Utah with the possession. To Luka Doncic. Probing the defense. To Luka Doncic. Conley. And draws the contact. So, Rudy Gobert going to the line for 2 shots.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
Rudy Gobert, a couple of free throws on the way. Not the best career mark, 62%. And he connects on the first free throw. Two for 2 on that trip. To Cantor. Gordon Hayward, that's how it's done. He's finally on the board, makes his first shot.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Has a look. Conley shot off the mark.
The most important.
from 18 feet at the buzzer. First half in the books. The Celtics have the lead.
First half stats. Player of the half.
The film speaks for itself. He's definitely the player of the half. Now he just got to give an encore to get his team to win.
Who was cold?
No one wants to be picked for this segment, but he couldn't avoid it. Maybe he'll turn things around in the second half. Here's our top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
Fellas, back to you.
Tight game through the first 2 quarters as we resume play here in the third. Walker into the front court. They lead it, 4-point game. Hand in his face, still hits. You don't see that very often.
There you go. I like seeing his scoring coming from unlikely sources.
To Davis. It was right there. Lets it fly from long range. Well defended. Exum into the front court. 8-2 our score. Here comes the screen. Throws it down. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Going to launch beyond the arc. To Davis. And he's fouled. Very close. Free throws coming up.
No. I'll tell you, the team that makes the little mistakes, like committing unnecessary reach-in fouls like that, will be the team that ends up with the L.
Misses the first. Oh, he missed on a pair. Walker with the basketball. Leads 4. Jumper's good.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Utah ball. With the interception.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort is off the charts.
4-3. It's corralled by Ingles. Wide open look, won't go. 17-footer at the buzzer. Third quarter comes to an end with the Celtics in front. It's Utah basketball as we begin the fourth quarter. They trail to this point, but you'd have to say this one's up for grabs.
And the new style we play with in this league, all it takes is 3 quick threes, and you're right back in the ballgame.
Now a drive, but the shot won't fall. On the follow, way to stay with it.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
And he finishes at the rim.
The defense needs to be in more of a stance and react better. A player with that kind of NBA talent level will get to the rim every time with moves like that.
To Davis. Joe Ingles. To Davis. No, I missed a short one there. Walker. Fires the three. Oh, could have sealed it, but it's no good. Has a chance. Gets a look. Can't hit.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, he sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. Celtics have it. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Oh, could have sealed it, but it's no good. Nice pass to set things up. Now whistle and a timeout for Utah. But this game's in the balance, and time is of the essence. To Joe Ingles. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Free throw good to finish off the three-point play. It's back to a 5-point game. Fires the three. Oh, could have sealed it, but it's no good. Gets it in the left corner. Joe Ingles. Here comes the screen. To Davis. And counted at the rim. There's the whistle and an intentional foul. Just their first in the final 2 minutes, so no free throws yet. They'll take the ball out of bounds.
Good foul right there. You want to stop the clock.
That misses with 2 seconds to go. It's a victory here for the Celtics as they win this one by 3. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew,
On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose, and it's been our pleasure to present you with some NBA basketball.
It's NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. '76ers control the tap. Screen coming. Offensive rebound. Working hard on the glass. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
Walker to Hayward. Walker. Can't connect. Walker with the basketball. Looking to make something happen. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
Man, he's got the defender out there tap dancing like that on national TV. That's not a good sign.
Simmons to Tobias Harris. Here comes the screen. Simmons to Embiid. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. Brown with it up top. Shot clock off as they look to break the tie. From the painted area, won't go down.
And as a shooter, this is when you start to second-guess your shot. You've had 3 wide-open shots that you just can't put through the net, but still, keep hunting your shot.
And he's fouled. A trip to the line coming up.
There's a very fine line between maximum effort and carelessness. I'm willing to live with a few mistakes and maximal effort than having to constantly remind my players to close out.
Knocks down the second after missing the first. Long key from 3/4 court. The first quarter's complete with the Celtics in front. On to the second quarter. Neither team sees control in the first. Some interesting things, though, certainly on display.
I know you're wondering why I'm clapping. Both teams came out in the first quarter, and they executed. When do you ever see that, Ed? You have to continue to bring those competitive juices into the second quarter, and we're going to have one heck of a ball game.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
The free throw, good. Caps off the three-point play. The lead is 4. Simmons with it. He'll run the offense. Here comes the screen. The screen sets him up for 2.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size, but in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
Here comes the screen. Fires the 3. Shot off the mark. Good defense.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Sixers control it. Oh, highlight moves. Tough to pull off with the defender all over you. Not that time. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. That's how you defend. To Richardson. Try from the baseline, but it won't go down. scores. Strong take.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
In the front court comes Simmons. 12-6 our score. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The refs bit, and that's the game.
Ben Simmons at the line for a chance at a three-point play. 56% for his career. Free throw, good. A three-point play as they move in front here just before the break. Has a chance. Shot won't go. Late heave to beat the buzzer, so we head to intermission all tied up in what's been a tight one from the start. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
It's been a pretty evenly matched game so far, but I expect that to change in the second half. Fellas, back to you.
All even to the first half of play as we get rolling once again here in the third quarter. Across the timeline, it's Walker. Right now, 12 all. With a drop step. With the basket after a nice drop step.
The okey-doke. Let's see if he'll try that one again.
It's in the hands of Philadelphia. Nothing going here on that drive. To Embiid with a drop step. No good, but two shots coming up for Joel Embiid.
The game is too tight for you to be taking risks like that. You want to avoid foul trouble at all costs.
Joel Embiid, couple of free throws on the way. For his career, 77% at the line. Misses the first. Missed the second. 0 for 2. Now pass stolen by the Sixers to Tobias Harris. Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Easy path to the rim.
Oh, don't see the read, be the read.
Simmons with it. His group now down 2. Terrific vision.
He sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. Kemba Walker sends it away.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Short jumper off the mark. The follow won't go either. To Jaylen Brown. Beyond the arc for 3. Tough shot there for Jaylen Brown. No good. To Allen. Down low for Harris. Not that. And a putback slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Yeah, and what we're seeing is a brilliant offensive display. You have ball movement, player movement, and great shooting to top it off. You get those 3 things going, you're going to be a dynamic offensive unit.
And this will be out of bounds off of Embiid. That ends the third quarter. The Celtics have the lead. It's been a compelling game so far. The fourth quarter is underway. Here's Simmons with it up top. His guys down 3. To Richardson. Here comes the screen. Harris to Allen. Lets it fly from long range. They snuffed it out. Tobias Harris missed it. To Kemba Walker. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Free throw good as he completes the three-point play. The lead is up to 6. Simmons to Richardson. It was right there. Tough make through traffic.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Simmons into the front court. His club staring up at an 8-point deficit. The shot almost. Joel Embiid. With that, he's 5 for 9.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
To Brown, down low. Whoa, Jaylen Brown above the rim.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
Simmons with it. Down 8. Curling inside. A couple of cracks at the line now.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big time play.
Ben Simmons at the line for 2 shots. Hasn't missed yet. Oops, he missed the first one. Good bounce back. Hits the second. It's a 1-of-2 trip. Going to launch beyond the arc. Ooh, he'll take that. Now a whistle and a timeout for Philadelphia. They're down big in this 4th quarter. And a chance here to empty their bench. Simmons to Embiid. Shot from the lane won't go.
It's because he took his eye off his target, Ed. As an offensive player, you have to glare at where the defender's coming to, but quickly redirect yourself to your actual target. He was more consumed with the defender than he was the actual rim.
Joel Embiid has got 2 shots coming. He's struggled so far. Nope, first one does not go. So he goes 1 for 2 from the line after hitting on the second. And there's the foul. Gonna play this one out even though it seems all but over in a 9-point game.
Okay, now look over to the sideline and see what the staff is trying to draw up on the next play. That's good clock management thus far.
And he makes them both. Sixers call for time as they'll talk things over here in this 4th quarter. Harris to Simmons. Shot from it close, no good. For 3. Message received. Well defended.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Desperation shot here from half court. It's a victory here for the Celtics as they win this one handily. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Jalen Rose here, and I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Celtics could not have been more dominant in this game. The scoring display they put on is going to be hard to forget. It's hard to imagine anyone doesn't come away impressed with how effectively they score their points. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Boston Celtics. The 76ers really lost big in this matchup, and you can tell it was tough on them. My advice for these guys is not to watch any TV tonight because it's not going to help them forget about this game. Everyone is going to be talking about this one. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Philadelphia 76ers.
Game track.
And that does it for our post-game wrap-up. On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. Thanks for joining us.
Good evening from Toyota Center. I'm Ed Cohen with the former Chicago Bulls guard Jay Williams. And Jay, yes, we are ready for takeoff.
And Ed, the Rockets are flying high. If they keep feeding the beard or feeding the streets, either way, this is a lethal backcourt.
It's been a launching pad for threes and so much more. Let's get ready for the tip. Jay, Rockets in the West, Celtics in the East. Where do these teams stand right now?
The Houston Rockets are championship ready right now. The Boston Celtics are still 1 year away. You get Kyrie Irving back, you get Gordon Hayward back. With the youth development that we've seen from the likes of Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown is turning into one of the best two-way guards in the NBA. His name will be associated with the likes of a Paul George or Jimmy Butler. He is that talented. With that development and Jason Tatum and Al Horford and Terry Rozier, this team is well on their way.
Have to remember Tatum, Brown, both third overall picks in back-to-back seasons, both entering the NBA at the age of 19. James Harden missed his first. That one goes. The challenge defending a guy who can be a 1 or a 2.
We're not old men talking about this game. We don't define players by positions anymore. Is he a 1 or is he a 2? No, he's James Harden. He is a scorer and an elite passer.
To Walker. Wide open look, won't go.
I can't believe he missed that, but look. You have to stay connected to him defensively or he'll eat you alive.
His first effort off the mark. Brown with it up top. Just under a minute to go in a low-scoring first quarter of play. And his cancer above the rim.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
Harden into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Calls out a back.
Substitutions. Boston.
For three. And the rebound comes down to the Rockets. It's Westbrook. Gets a look. Can't hit. Nice touch around the basket with the tip. Nothing going here on that drive. That's it for the first quarter. The Rockets with the lead. Second quarter set to start. This is what we like. This game is certainly in the balance.
I really like what I'm seeing. Both teams look engaged. There's some trash talking going on the court. I think this has a making to be a big-time game.
Gordon with it. He'll run the offense. To Westbrook. Alexia Jinsa with the block.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
With James Harden, muscle memory. Gets it to go.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start jacking back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
Fires the three, buries it on the catch and shoot.
Not everybody possesses this power, but wow, what court awareness.
It's in the hands of Harden. Nothing going here on that drive. Shot from in close, no good. The follow won't go either. Another and a putback slam.
If you know anything, it comes down to who wants it more. And right now, the offense is just hungry.
To Kemba Walker. Off the assist.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
Harden in possession. All tied as we march towards halftime. Here comes the screen. James Harden trying to cash in. James Harden, 3 for 6 now.
I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego.
lets it fly from beyond the arc, knocks it down.
It is extremely prevalent right now for three-point shooters because of the skill set at every position is that versatile. Even your 5s and 4s can knock down threes at a high clip.
It's a world of great three-point shooters and great three-point shooting teams. 19-footer at the buzzer and scores. Nice move, Jay. Late heave to beat the buzzer. That's it for the first half with the Rockets in front.
It's time for the Rose Report at halftime, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. The Rockets are in a close game thus far, and while they may not be satisfied by the score, I know I'm satisfied. And with that, I'm sending it back to Ed and Jay to bring you the rest of the game.
Into the front court, it's Walker. It's a one-point game, 13-12. Going to launch beyond the arc. Cleans it up. Shot from the lane won't go. It's Rockets ball. Westbrook to Capella. Short jumper misses.
And when you miss so many chippies right around the rim, you look at their points in the paint production. The first half, they were great. Second half, not so much.
Has a look. Shot won't go. Westbrook with it. His guys lead here early stages, third quarter. Clint Capella. Tough shooting. Only 2 for 6 after that make.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Gordon with it. Less than a minute to go in this third quarter. And count the basket inside.
Some players are just built to absorb the contact. He pretty much dusted that defender off like that was a bug at the park.
Out of bounds. Last touch by the Celtics. Harden. A drive down the lane, but the shot won't go down. For 3. That's good D. Shot no good.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Beyond the arc for 3. Won't go down. Harden. Not that time. He misses. Long heave from three-quarters court. It's the Rockets in control of the basketball as we start the fourth quarter, and they'll be looking to finish strong.
And when you play stingy defense on one end, the other end takes care of itself.
Cleans it up. Clint Capella. He's 3 for 7.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
Perfect feed to set up the basket.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
Harden in possession. Up 5. Gordon on the drive, but he can't get it to go. Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
Let me tell you something that nobody will ever talk about. Did you see him slow down right before he was about to go up? That slow change of speed, that slight change was just enough to throw the defender off.
Here's a chance from long range. It's good for three.
Ooh, welcome to the new reality. Positionless basketball. Bigs are now PGs with the ability to drain threes.
Houston with the basketball. Gets it down to Capella. And look out. Big finish at the rim.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. Here comes the screen. To Walker. Fires the three. Yes. Give the advantage to the shooter.
They absolutely needed that. Great job by the offense to be poised and create a shot to pull ahead.
Westbrook into the front court. His guys now trailing by a point. To Harden. James Harden. He's 5 for 10, shooting 50%.
That might have been a little bit easier than expected there, considering the score.
Play is stopped. Timeout Boston. They trail by 1. Who's it going to be as they get ready for the final shot?
Space is limited, so you must act soon. Visit our team website for more details.
And the basket good at the rim. We get a whistle and a timeout for Houston. Let's see what they come up with. Down a point here in the final minute.
Save 10% on all merchandise when you purchase 3 or more items at one of our arena stores. This offer is only valid during today's game, so take advantage of this great opportunity.
Harden. He engulfed him that time. There's the whistle and an intentional foul. Just their first in the final 2 minutes, so no free throws yet. They'll take the ball out of bounds.
In the 80s, that might have been a personal, but regardless, it had the same impact. You just injected a little life into your squad, just when they needed it.
Now they get the intentional foul. He's going to have to earn it at the line. 2 huge free throws in a 1-point game.
This is a close game, and possessions are at a premium. That's a good move to stop the clock.
Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Now the Rockets will use a timeout. They're going to have to draw something up for an open look at a 3. That misses with a second to go. It's a victory here for the Celtics as they win this one by 3. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA.
The Celtics won this game after a close finish. You ask me, and I'll tell you, it was the ball movement that made all the difference. There's something to be said for a team that can win as a group. And that's what happened here. See y'all next time. Jalen Rose, signing out.
It's NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams for what should be a... The opening tip to the Pistons.
Substitutions, Boston.
Walker. Trying to cash in. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
Man, if we were at Rucker Park right now, everybody would be wilding on the court. Guarantee it.
Rose. Down low for Griffin. Not that time. And the basket good at the rim.
Ed, sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Rose into the front court. 9-0 is the score. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
The assist from number 14.
Just inside the arc. At the buzzer. That ends the first quarter with the Celtics in front. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Walker into the front court. Lead stands at 7. Beyond the arc for 3. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
That shot was nice, but that pass, that was the real highlight. Good teams always find a way to get the best shot available.
Robin Lopez. He's 2 for 2 now.
Sometimes you hear people give all these fancy breakdowns, tell you all these different things they can do. That was just plain old simple bully basketball. Muscled his way through the lane.
Shakes free and hits.
Ooh, welcome to the new reality. Positionless basketball. Bigs are now PGs with the ability to drain threes.
Screen coming. Curling inside. And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. The results, he's going to the line. Derrick Rose at the line for 2 shots. For his career, 82%. First one goes down. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Here's a chance from long range. That's how you defend.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
And he's fouled. A trip to the line coming up.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
First free throw is good. No good on the second. It's a 1-of-2 trip. I don't know what the defender was doing there, but count the points.
Big shout out to the athletic trainer for this team. It's obvious you've been doing all the preparation required of your team in the weight room in the offseason. Flex on him a little bit.
So the first points for him in this first half, and he knocks it down for 3.
Yeah, they really need him to get going. Really surprised that none of his teammates have been talking to him. This is when he needs him the most. They have to uplift him, help him continue to be confident on the court.
The assist from number 25.
Celtics have it. To Kemba Walker. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Not going down here. Rose into the front court. Right now, down 7. And Boston has the rebound. Fires the 3. Rebounds claimed by Detroit. Time expires to end the first half. The Celtics have the lead. All set to go here in the second half. The third quarter is underway. Fires the 3. Message received. Well defended. Rose into the front court. The margin standing now at 7. They'll get it down low to Lopez. Robin Lopez. That's how it's done. He's 4 for 4 in the game.
So many times you can tell if a player is going to finish before he even gets to the rim. Did you see that look on his face? That was the look of a three-point play. You always going in thinking you can get more at the rim.
The screen sets him up for 2.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
To Rose. To Alonzo Trier. Here's Lopez, down low, off the assist.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
To Jaylen Brown. Big finish. Full head of steam that time.
I was expecting the dish there, but way to fake that one and lay that one in.
Rose into the front court. Less than a minute to go in this third quarter. To Lopez. Layup goes down. Well done.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
To Walker. And scores. Strong take.
Did you see that change of direction mid-flight? And also the English he utilized to spin the ball off the rim? That was a thing of beauty.
Alonzo Trier. Great pass to set it up. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Lets it fly from long range. That's off the side of the rim, short.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
For 3. Offensive board. Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down. Third quarter comes to an end with the Celtics in front. Pistons basketball here to start the fourth quarter. And I think the best way to describe where they stand right now is they're down, but they're not out.
It's a game we used to play in the league all the time. It's called a series of stops. That means get 3 stops in a row. Each game is a game within the game. You get 3 stops in a row, and then another 3 stops in a row, you're right back in this ballgame.
Oh, could have sealed it, but it's no good.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Rose into the front court. His guys down by 9. It goes down.
And when the ball gets the defense rotating from side to side, you're bound to find opportunities for each other.
Work it down to Brown. Whoa, Jaylen Brown above the rim.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. They'll get it down low to Lopez. Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
And look out. Big finish at the rim.
Just wait a second, Ed. Wait 1 second. Can we go back to the play before this great play that we just saw? Just because you have a bad offensive possession, you can't allow that to go down and reciprocate itself on the defensive end. 1 bad play does not make 2 bad plays. You have to bounce back. That's how you play this game.
Walker. Off the mark. No good. To Griffin. The shot, almost.
Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player. You forced his follow-through to be cut short, which made him short-arm the shot.
Pistons ball here. Oh, look out. Blake Griffin. Consistent effort. He's at 50%.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Number 14. That's his first personal foul.
First one, count it.
It's like practice.
And he hits the second. Perfect from the line. Hits all 3 of them. Rose into the front court. His guys trail by 10. It's rebounded by the Celtics. It's a victory here for the Celtics as they win this one handily. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Here we go with the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Celtics were solid in today's victory. And of course, I've got to mention how many times they scored from beyond the arc. They were so confident with the 3 ball, and it was instrumental to their success. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Boston Celtics. The Pistons didn't lose big, but it wasn't exactly close either. And even though some of them smiled and shook hands with the other guys after the game, you could tell by the way they headed to the tunnels how disappointed they were about this loss. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Detroit Pistons.
Game track. 3-point shooting. Player of the game.
When you see these highlights, it's easy to see how this guy earned the award. His impact on the game wasn't lost on anyone. Time now for the top plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
This has been a presentation of ESPN on EA Sports. Until next time, I'm Jalen Rose, signing off.